Hey there. It's a snowy, wintry morning, and my name is Mary Pat Curran. I am a licensed massage therapist and a personal coach, and I'm on here today to share with you something that lights me up. So, um, after I'd gone through coaching and began coaching, I wanted to share more about what I learned about personal development and self growth and accepting yourself and how to move through the world, or a way to move through the world, because there are as many as us as there are. That's how many ways we can move through the world. Um, and I didn't want to make a book because I was like, well, because I have some books where it's like I have like tabs or dog ears or things, and it's like in the moment when I need that specific sentence to help me like move past something or process something, I have to go through a whole book, right, to find where it is. Because if you dog ear or bookmark all the pages, then you're still trying to find the thing in the book, right? And it takes time to do that. So I wanted a quicker way, and a way that was just more fun, maybe a little bit more interactive. So I created the Intentional Living Coaching Card Deck. And this box looks a little beat up because, this is the box I use to show you. And it's the box that, I've used it. So, gets a little battered after a while. But I created that deck of cards, the Intentional Living Coaching Card Deck. And here it is right here. And we're going to go through it a little bit today because last time I finished the last pull of 2024. I know it's 2025. Doesn't matter. Your new year can start whenever you freaking feel like it, okay? So I'm going to show you what's in the deck so you can kind of see what you have to look forward to if you choose to follow me through this journey of self-development, personal development, growth, and exploration, and remembering that we have power. So got my little thank you deck, and I'll thank you page and all the people that helped me with this project. And then on some of these cards, I have content. If you purchase the deck, and it has extra content. So this first one is called a foundation card, and that's a fun one. If we pull it, you'll learn more about what it is. And then we have this blue or teal color, and this has a lot of the coaching content that you typically might experience if you go through a coaching program, because a lot of them share similarities. So this is my version of the coaching part. And I call that section the clarify section because you're looking in, trying to see what's in there. And then we have this yellow, gold illuminate section. And two of these, they really are golden. Like these two cards right here are really amazing because it's about breaking patterns and making new ones, and how to think about that differently. And then the other ones take some of what we learned in the clarify section and expand on it a little bit more. And then I have this lovely green section here, a whole bunch of cards here. And this is the ponder section. And these are questions. I pose a lot of questions. I don't always want to answer them, but I like to pose them to others and to my clients. But things for you to think about, maybe a new idea, a new way of thinking about things, questioning why you believe what you believe, things like that. So ponder cards are good for journals or even discussions with your group of friends that likes to get deep, right? So there's that section. And then I have this very large orange section, and this is the ignite section. And this is where you take action. So sometimes when I feel stuck, that's where a lot of these come from, is when I feel stuck and I need something to remember to like help me get present, help me be in this moment. These cards are really helpful for that. And they also give you other um, clues or tips, just other actions you can take in being in alignment with yourself. So there's a lot. There's a lot here because there's a lot of things that we could do, right? And then I have these 3 little white cards. Now in the shuffle, I will just keep one um, because these white cards are for play, which basically means that I know I don't have all of the wisdom in the world. You have some of your own. And in this deck, I gave you space to remember your own wisdom, to write down the phrases or whatever that help you be you, help you move through life the way you want to move through life. So I've included these play cards. And all the other cards, they're all two-sided. These are a two-sided blank. Well, obviously they're two-sided. Duh, they're a card. But there's information on the back of all of the cards. So it's not just the front. There's a little bit more to the back because sometimes I'm a little bit more. And sometimes the front needs to be explained on the back. So that's the deck. And I'm going to take one play card, put it in. And I made this little pouch for myself to put the other cards into that I'm not using or I drop on the floor. And I sewed this up and made a little section in it so I can separate the cards I pulled from the cards I haven't pulled. So that's just a way for me to keep track of everything. So I'm going to put those 2 play cards in the back. And I'm going to take the thank you card and put that in there as well. And then we are going to shuffle the rest of them. I might spread them out on my desk here to give myself a little bit more space. And I do pull these once a week. That's what I do on here. And the folks that have made a purchase, they get an email once a week about the card that has more information about it. I might go into, detail or whatever. It's just a little bit more. If you want the deck, you can go to marypatcurran.com and purchase it there. But if you're interested in, just following me along here, but still receiving the emails, you can message me and we'll chat because that's an option I wouldn't mind offering to you that is following me. If you want the little bit extra, maybe that's something we can work out. So let's see what we are going to pull for this week. And I usually do this on Monday, but today is a Tuesday. Today is February 11th, but this is the week of February 10th, 2025. And let's see what comes up for us today. So it starts off with the Ponder card. 2024 also started off with the Ponder card. So this question is, what is your sacred procrastination? And this was lovingly shared with me by two individuals, Carly Clark Zimmer, and she got it from Heidi Mitro. Those are 2 gals that you should go check out because they are amazing women and human beings. But when you are avoiding things, right, maybe you've got a task to do and you don't want to do it. What is the thing that you do when you are avoiding the thing you need to do? And instead of getting mad at yourself because you're doing the thing, like for me, maybe it's cleaning the kitchen, straightening up, something like that, something that works that nervous energy and gets my mind on other things, so I'm avoiding the task I need to do. Instead of getting mad at yourself about that, take it and be like, I am going to claim this. This is my sacred procrastination habit, and I'm going to clean that counter, and then I'm going to tackle my tough topic. And if I get scared again, I might clean the other counter. But I'm going to do that as part of my process toward the task that I need to do. So That's what this sacred procrastination question is asking you to consider. So you can think about it in advance. That's why it's a ponder question. You think about it in advance so you can make it part of your process. So you can think about, hey, what is it that I do when I'm avoiding things? Um, so then you can just make it part of the process instead of making yourself uh, feel guilty or shaming yourself for doing that action that actually does help you eventually get to the task that you need to do. So that's the first one for this pull of 2025. Uh, what is your sacred procrastination habit? And I would love to hear what yours is. Put it in the comments. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.